Morning, everyone. Figure out how to change my name so I'm not Janet. Hey, Chelsea.
Good morning. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Awesome.
You all right with being live on Facebook?
Oh yeah. Yep. I'm used to that by now.
I figured you were, but I wanted to make sure you were good with that.
Yeah, I just jumped into that one.
Yeah, I know. It's a strange world we're living in, but I'm really enjoying being able to do it via Zoom and Facebook Live, because being able to see people move it's just really different than just.
Yeah, I've been teaching booty 2 times a week on Zoom.
Yeah.
And it's been a rocky road.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to teach and see people and cue to them as well. You know, that's.
Well, I've had a few times where it's like I couldn't get the meeting ID right, and we started 15 minutes late. And then I had another one where it's like the connection kept dropping, and like mobile hotspots, and not being able to find. It's been so the Zoom. It's actually been a lot easier on Facebook Live.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, I'm just kind of trying it out and seeing how it goes. So
I think as long as you have a good internet connection, that's going to, be the biggest positive.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
We got anyone else in here?
No, not yet. So far, the other day I had Mary Preston Sullivan, or is it Mary Sullivan Preston? I can't remember which, but she's one of our members. She was on Sunday, I believe.
Yeah.
So I've just had one person thus far, but I'm gonna kind of see how it goes, and if we'll just go Facebook Live if that's the.
Yeah, I had in my first Zoom classes, I was like averaging like 5 people, and then as the technology was getting worse, they dwindled down, and now I'm at 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it can go both ways for sure, because I've been in classes where there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like 45 people.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So.
I think the hot sequence is perfect for Zoom, though.
Yeah, it is. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of because it's so set, and the timing of it and everything, and people that have done it have typically done it for a while,
Yeah. Because the feedback that I got from my classes are like, they're trying to figure out what's happening. They're not, it's like.
Yeah. Yep. Kind of like, hey, what are we doing next, huh? How's that go?
They're like looking upside down through their legs at the screen.
Yep. Yeah. And I try to avoid that as much as possible, because it seems like people end up losing balance, and they end up losing, it's just a difficult road to go down, for sure. Well, I guess it's just you and me and whoever's on Facebook. So
awesome.
I think
I'm gonna mute myself so that way these children don't make sound.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, and if you have to go, it's not a big deal or whatever. I can't imagine you leaving in the middle of a practice, but sometimes that happens, so don't worry about it if it does. All right. Got my heater going here. Welcome, everyone. My name's Ken. Welcome to YogaPod Fort Collins virtual class here. We're going to do podHot60. So it's a set sequence, good for beginners and advanced practitioners alike. I will cue the base of each posture as well as the full expression. So you can kind of go into that. Once again, just warning, if you are a hot practitioner and this is something that you've done many, many times, that is awesome, but we are not typically a hot room. So go easy on yourself, listen to your body, do what you can, and just remember to breathe. So let's start with standing deep breathing, pranayama. Toes and heels touch, interlace all 10 fingers, place them at the chin. And with an inhale through the nose, elbows lift. Exhale, head comes back, elbows forward. Good. Inhale, press chin into knuckles, knuckles into chin, elbows lift. Exhale, head comes back. Nice audible ha here. Inhale, nice and slow, elbows lift, 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 lift. Nice and firm in the legs, weight slightly into the heels. Exhale, head comes back, elbows forward. Inhale, pressing chin into knuckles, knuckles into chin. Elbows lift. Exhale, head comes back, elbows come forward. Good, no back bending here. Inhale, elbows up, 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 up. Warming up the body from the inside. Exhale, head comes back, elbows forward. Inhale, good for the lungs and respiratory system. Elbows lift. Exhale, head comes back. And one final one here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms by your side, find Tadasana, find your stillness, find that breath. Interlace all 10 fingers over the head, release the pointer fingers, tick-tock the arms back and forth, right and left, half moon is next. Go. Chin is off of chest, gaze is forward. You can do a back bend here, forward fold, whatever feels good to kind of warm up the body. And let's find ourselves back in center. Biceps framing the ears, pointer fingers pointing towards the ceiling, elongating through both side bodies. Big inhale, exhale, fingertips go right, hips go left. Firm feet into the mat, all 10 toes touching the mat. Weight slightly into the heels. Hug muscle to bone in the calves. Lift the kneecaps, thighs are engaged. Stomach sucked in here. Left side body engaged, right side body engaged. Chin is lifted. Biceps frame the ears. Fingertips reach to the right, hips press left. As I inhale, I elongate. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, elongate, sink a little deeper. Find your fullest expression here. And with an inhale, come on up to center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fingertips go left, hips go right. Reaching with our fingertips to the left, pressing hips right. Both feet firmly into the mat. Lift kneecaps. Press hips right.
Chin is off of chest, gaze is forward. Biceps frame the ears. Biceps can pull back just a little bit. And then inhale, lengthen, exhale, sink just a little deeper. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, sink a little deeper. Both side bodies engaged here. This is an active posture. Weight slightly into the heels here. Gaze is forward. Sink just a little deeper. Find your fullest expression. And with an inhale, come on up. Gaze up at the thumbs. Biceps frame the ears. And then slowly, fingertips trace across the ceiling. Hips press forward. Just going into a back bend here. First back bend of the day, so be gentle. Look back, go back. And with an inhale, come on up. Exhale, hinge at the waist, forward fold. Hands will find the earth. Then just walk out the legs, right and left, right and left. Heels will lift. Relax the back of the neck down. Relax the throat. Just walking out the legs, U-turn from where we just were. So we want to make sure that the low spine is warmed up well. podHot60 is next. Tuck fingertips under heels, pointing forward. Little pinky fingers touch. Biceps wrap behind the calves. Pull energetically on the heels while pressing into the fingertips with the heels. Nose finds the knees. Lift hips. Hips lift. Spine elongates towards the earth. Just breathe. Pulling on heels, pressing heels into fingertips. Lengthen through the spine. See if you can straighten the legs. Doesn't mean they'll be straight, just try to straighten them. And then release the hands. Arms come out front with a big inhale and abdomen strength. Come on up. Arms overhead, arms by your side. Find stillness. Just breathe. Second set, half the time. Arms overhead, interlace all 10 fingers, maybe the opposite way than you did before. Release the pointer fingers. Big inhale, exhale, fingertips go right, hips go left. We're here for just half the time. So find your depth, pressing into the mat with both feet, and then weight slightly into the heels. Reaching with the fingertips to the right, pressing hips left. Gaze is forward, chin is off of chest. And then bring the fingertips back just slightly. Sink just a little deeper. Find your fullest expression here. And then with an inhale, come on up. Exhale. Inhale, find your tallest self. Exhale, fingertips go left, hips go right. Weight slightly into heels. Suck the stomach in. Reaching left with the fingertips, pressing hips right. Gazing forward. Lengthening through both side bodies here. Sink just a little deeper. Find your fullest expression here. And then with an inhale, come on up. Gaze up at the thumbs. Press hips forward. Fingertips reach up towards the sky. Biceps frame the ears, and then slowly into a back bend. Fingertips trace across the ceiling. Gazing up at the thumbs. Look back. Go back. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, hinge at the waist. Hands will find the mat. Walk the legs out right and left, right and left, right and left. Relax the back of the neck down. podHot60 is next. Hands to feet pose. Tuck the fingertips underneath the heels. Fingers pointed forward. Little pinky fingers touch. Biceps wrap behind the calves. Nose nestles in between the knees, and then pull on heels. Hips will lift. Lengthen spine towards the earth. Pulling on heels and then pressing heels into fingers. Opposite actions. Allows you to straighten the legs just a little more. Just breathe. Release the hands. With an inhale, come on up using abdomen strength. Arms overhead, arms by your side. Find your stillness. Find your breath. Awkward series is next. Right foot steps out about 6 inches. Look down, make sure big toes are pointed straight forward. Arms reach out, all 5 fingers touching on each hand. And then sit back with the hips. Hips go back. Chin is off chest, gaze is forward. Reaching forward with the fingertips, pressing back with the hips. See if thighs can get parallel with the earth. Almost like you're going to fall back. Reaching forward with the fingertips, pressing back with the hips. And then inhale, come all the way up to tiptoes, flexing the ankles forward. Come high on the toes if you can. Reaching forward with fingertips and then slide down the imaginary wall that's behind your back. Back is flat, chin is lifted. Slowly go down to a high chair. No lower, hips go no lower than your knees. Reaching forward with fingertips, pressing back with hips. Spine is stacked. Inhale, come all the way up to tiptoes. Release the heels down. Knees touch. Imagine you've got the winning lottery ticket between the knees. Heels slowly start to lift and then slide your back down the wall. Nice and slow. Hips come just above heels. Gaze is forward. Shoulders are back. Bounce a couple times if you like. You've got healthy knees. And then find stillness. Count of 10, come on out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels come down, right foot meets left, arms by your side. Find stillness, find that breath. Garudasana, eagle is next. Arms overhead, palms touch. Right arm wraps under left. Pull elbows down. Sink deeply into the heels. Right leg wraps over left. Pull right hip back. Ankles, knees, elbows, nose, all in one line. Gaze is forward. Pull the elbows down and the shoulders back, compressing all the major joints here. And with an inhale, come on up. Arms overhead, palms touch. Left arm under right. Pull the elbows down. Sink deeply into the chair. Left leg over right leg. Pull the left hip back. Ankles, knees, elbows, nose, all in one line. Pull the elbows down and the shoulders back. Gaze is forward, chin off of chest. Sink just a little deeper. And release, come on up. Arms overhead, second set. Right arm under left. Pull elbows down. Sink deeply into the chair. Right leg over left. Pull the right hip back. Sink a little deeper. And then see if you can find stillness here. Pull the shoulders back. Elbows down. And release. Come on up. Arms overhead. Left arm under right. Pull elbows down. Sink deeply into the chair. Left leg over right.
Pull left hip back. Gazes forward. Pull shoulders back. Find stillness. Just breathe. And with an inhale, come on up. Arms overhead. Arms by your side. Find your stillness. It's a great place to grab a drink of water. Balancing series is next. And forehead to knee is next. Ground down in the left leg. Right leg lifts to 90 degrees. Gazes forward. Chin is lifted, shoulders back. This is a great place to stay. Working on the balance of the left leg. Right thigh parallel with the earth. Heel kicks out slightly. Toes flex back. If the left leg is completely straight, then you want to move forward. Round forward, and with a basket grip, grab underneath the sole of the right foot, kicking heel forward and toes back. If the left leg is completely straight, kick right leg out, right heel forward, toes are back, elbows come to calf, gaze is forward, left leg completely straight, right leg completely straight, and release. Right foot finds the earth. Ground down in the right leg. Left leg lifts. Left thigh parallel with the earth. Shoulders back, gazes forward. If right leg is completely straight, round forward, and with a basket grip, grab underneath the sole of the left foot. Kick the left foot forward. Left heel is forward, toes are back, elbows hug the calf. Chin is lifted, gaze is forward, heart forward. Right leg completely straight, left leg completely straight. And release. Left foot finds the earth. Sometimes a little back bend feels good here. Hands to low back, elbows come together. Second set. Ground down in the left leg. Right leg lifts to 90 degrees. Shoulders are back. Gaze is forward. Just going to change the view here. I'm not sure what happened. Grab the right foot underneath the sole. Kick right leg forward. Right heel forward, toes back. Elbows hug the calf. Chin finds the chest. Forehead finds the knee. Just breathe. And release. Right leg finds the earth. Ground down in the right leg. Left leg lifts to 90 degrees. Left heel pressing forward, toes flexing back. Round forward and with a basket grip, grab underneath the sole of the left foot. Kick the left heel forward, toes back. Elbows hug the calf. Chin finds the chest. Forehead finds the knee. Both legs completely straight. And release. Left leg finds the earth. Right leg to right hand to low back, left hand to low back. A little supported back bend here. Standing bow pulling is next. Couple breaths first. Right elbow to right hip crease, palm facing the sky. Drop the hand down.
Grab the ankle from the inside. Left arm lifts. Kick deeply into the right hand. Hinge at the waist. Reach forward with the left fingertips, kicking back with the right toes. Heart spirals towards the sky. 2 shoulders in one line. Left leg is completely straight. Right leg is kicking into right hand. See if shoulder and chin can meet. Kick and reach. Kick and reach, kick and reach. Abdomen parallel with the earth. Find your fullest expression here. And release. Right foot finds the earth. Left elbow to left hip crease. Palm facing the sky. Drop the hand down, grab ankle from the inside. Right arm lifts. Kick back with the left leg. Reach forward with the right fingertips. Kick and reach, kick and reach, kick and reach. 2 shoulders in one line. Right leg is completely straight. Gaze is just above the right fingertips. Abdomen parallel with the earth. Kick and reach, 2 shoulders in one line. Kick and reach, kick and reach, kick and reach. Find your fullest expression here. And release. Left foot finds the earth. Couple breaths here. Find your stillness. Second set. Right elbow to right hip crease, palm facing the sky. Drop the hand down. Grab the ankle from the inside. Left arm lifts. Reach forward with the left fingertips. Kick back with the right toes. We want to get into kind of find our edge right away and then stay there. Heart spiraling towards the sky, reaching forward with the fingertips, kicking back with the toes. Kick and reach, kick and reach, kick and reach, and release. Left elbow to left hip crease, palm facing the sky. Drop the hand down, grab the ankle from the inside. Right arm lifts. Reach forward with the right fingertips. Kick back with the left toes. Kick and reach, kick and reach, kick and reach. Heart spiraling towards the sky. Find your edge and stay there. Opposite actions here, 2 shoulders in one line. Find your fullest expression and release. Left foot finds the earth. Couple breaths here. Tuladandasana, balancing stick, is next. Find the back of your mat, arms overhead, palms touch. Interlace all 10 fingers, release the pointer finger, step forward on the left leg, right toes hover, hinge at the waist. We're here for just 10 seconds. Drop the right hip down, back is flat. Fingers reaching forward, toes reaching back, and release. Step to the back of the mat. Step forward on the right foot, left toes hover, hinge at the waist. Reach forward with the fingertips, reach back with the toes. Drop the left hip down, and release. Come to the back of the mat, arms by your side. Find your breath, find your stillness.
Second set. Arms overhead, interlace all 10 fingers, release the pointer fingers. Step forward on the left foot, right toes hover. Hinge at the waist. Reach forward with the right fingertips. Reach back with the right toes. And release. Step forward on the right foot, left toes hover. Hinge at the waist. Reach forward with the fingertips, reach back with the toes. Back is flat, gaze is lifted. And release. Find the back of the mat. Just breathe. Quarter turn towards the right. Wide leg forward fold is next. Big step out to the right, arms to a T. Chin is lifted, gaze is lifted. Look forward slowly, start to hinge at the waist. Arms are active here. Slowly we go down. Pressing into the mat with both feet. Hands find the outside of the feet. Big toes, heels, calves, whatever's accessible to you today. Pull with bicep strength on the outside of the feet, big toes, heels. Drop the spine down. Let the spine elongate towards the earth. Lift the kneecaps, engage in the quadriceps. Lengthening spine towards the earth. Gazing through the legs. Using leg strength here. Release the hands, arm to a T. With abdomen strength and leg strength, come up slowly. Right foot meets left, back of mat, arms by your side. Find Tadasana. Find that stillness. Second set, wide leg forward fold. Big step out to the right, arms to a T. Feet parallel with the side of the mat. Chin is lifted, chest is lifted, slowly go down. Hands find outside of the feet, big toes, heels. Relax the head down towards the earth, lift the kneecaps. Pulling on outsides of feet, big toes or heels with bicep strength. Release the hands with an inhale and abdomen strength. Come on up slowly. Right foot meets left, back of mat, arms by your side. Find your breath, find your stillness. We're almost at the top of the mountain here. Hot triangle is next. Take a big breath in. Arms overhead. Big step out to the right. Arms to a T, right toes rotate towards the front of the mat. Deep bend in the right knee, right thigh parallel with the earth as much as you can make that. Reaching forward with the fingertips, reaching back with the fingertips, and then rotate the palms. Tick-tock the arms 6 and 12. Right fingertips reaching between big and second toe. Left fingertips reaching up towards the sky. Opposite actions here. Spiral the heart open towards the sky. Press deeply into the mat with both feet. Stretching the arms apart. Both side bodies elongated and lifted here. Gazing up the left fingertips. Right arm stretches towards earth. Left arm stretches towards sky. Sink the left hip just a little deeper. And with an inhale, come on up. Right toes in, left toes out. Bend deeply in the left knee. Left thigh parallel with the earth. Rotate the palms towards the side. Tick-tock the arms 6 and 12. Reaching up towards the ceiling.
reaching down towards the mat. Gazing up at the right fingertips. Left fingertips reaching between big and second toe. Drop the right hip down just a little bit. Heart spiraling towards the sky. Arms reaching in opposite directions towards sky and earth. Reach and stretch, and release. Come on up, left toes in, right foot meets left, arms by your side, arms overhead, arms by your side. Find your stillness, find that breath. Second set, half the time. Arms overhead, big step out to the right, arms to a T, right toes, rotate towards the side, big bend in the right knee, palms rotate, tick-tock the arms 6 and 12. We're here for half the time. See if you can find your edge and then stay there. Feet are firmly planted into the mat, left foot, knife edge, pressing into the mat. It's like we're trying to stretch the mat apart between our feet. Left hip sinks down, right knee is over right ankle. Reaching between big and second toe with the right fingertips, reaching up towards the sky with the left. Spiral the heart open towards the sky. Reach and stretch, and release. Right toes in, left toes out. Bend deeply in the left knee. Rotate the palms toward the side. Tick-tock the arms 6 and 12. Reaching between big and second toe. Reaching up towards the sky with the fingertips. Right hand reaching. Both side bodies elongated. Press into the right foot, knife edge, as deeply as you possibly can, engaging in all the leg muscles here. Reach and stretch, and release. Left toes in, right foot meets left, arms overhead, arms by your side. Find your stillness, find that breath. Standing separate legs, stretching. Face the long way of your mat, arms overhead. Step forward on the right foot, left toes pointed out cornerwise. Dive down over the right knee. Standing separate legs, stretching. Forehead and knee will meet. Press knee into forehead, forehead into knee. This is a compression posture. We are trying to straighten the right knee. Pressing into the hand, into the floor with fingertips, arms are active. Rounding in. Inhale, come on up. Right foot meets left, back of mat. Step forward on the left foot. Right toes point out cornerwise. Dive down over the left knee. Hands will find the mat. Forehead finds the knee. Press knee into forehead and forehead into knee. Press both feet deeply into the mat. Try to straighten the left leg. Suck the stomach in. Arms are active. Throat is choked. And with an inhale, come on up. Left foot meets right, back of mat. Arms by your side. Find your stillness. Find your breath. Tree and toe stand are next. Ground down in the left leg. Right leg lifts to 90 degrees. Then rotate the femur in the hip socket here. Pull right foot up to left hip crease. Sole of foot facing the sky, right hand to heart center, left hand to heart center. If you want to move forward into toe stand, gaze forward, hinge at the waist, hands will come out front. Bend at the knee, heel will lift,
Hands walk back to either side of the body. Left hand to heart center, right hand to heart center. Hips just above the heel. And reverse, come on out. Meet us in tree. One breath here. And release. Right foot finds the earth. Ground down in the right leg. Left leg lifts to 90 degrees. Hip rotates in the socket. Left foot. Sole facing the sky. Left hand to heart center. Right hand to heart center if you can. If you want to move forward into toe stand, gaze forward. Hinge at the waist. Hands will come out front. Heel will lift, knee will bend. Hands walk back towards either side. Hip just above the heel. Left hand to heart center, right hand to heart center. Gaze is forward. Just breathe. And reverse. Come on up. Meet us in tree. One final breath here. And release. Left foot finds the earth. Find the back of the mat. Lie down. Head down. Back of head is on the mat. Relax the toes, relax the ankles. Relax the calves, relax the knees. Relax the thighs, relax the hips. Relax the low back, middle back, and shoulders. Let them melt into the mat. Relax the fingers, the elbows. Find a soft gaze. Relax the jaw. Let your tongue drop from the roof of your mouth. And just breathe. I will call you out. Wind removing is next. Lift the right leg, bend at the knee, pull the knee in towards the armpit, avoiding the rib cage. As you exhale, pull the knee in a little deeper. As you exhale, press shin against hands. Exhale, knee comes in. Inhale, pressing shin against fingers. Exhale, knee comes in. Inhale, shin against fingers, and release. Left leg lifts, bend at the knee, grab just below the knee on the shin, pull the left knee in towards the armpit, avoiding the rib cage. Exhale, pull the knee in a little deeper. Inhale, press knee against fingertips.
Exhale, pull the knee in a little deeper. Inhale, press shin against fingertips. Exhale, pull in just a little deeper. Inhale, pressing shin against hands. And release. Lift both legs, bend at the knee. Grab opposite elbows just below the knees. Pull knees in towards chest. Back of head on the mat. And then lengthen through the tailbone. Drop the tailbone down towards the mat. See if you can lengthen through the spine. In a perfect world, your entire spine would be on the mat. From top of head all the way down to your tailbone. Pull the knees in just a little deeper, giving your transverse colon a massage. And release. Find Savasana. Hands out towards the side. Soft gaze. Arms overhead, big inhale. Double exhale. Yogi sit up. Forearm plank is next. Turn over to your belly. Feet, toes on the mat. Forearms form a number 11. Gaze is forward. Nice flat back here. Pressing into the mat with all 10 toes. Feel length through the Achilles. You'll strengthen the calves and in the thighs. Suck the abdomen in here. Pressing into mat with forearms, puffing out through the upper back. Thumbs, pointer fingers, middle fingers, ring finger, and pinky finger all pressing into the mat. Gazing just in front of the mat. Just breathe. This takes a lot of core strength here. You might be shaking. You can rock back. Give a little more length in the Achilles. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down to the stomach. Head can find stacked hands. Seal, Sphinx. I like to rock my hips left and right, left and right. It feels really good after that. Hands underneath shoulders. Bhujangasana is next. Cobra pose. Big toes touch, heels touch. Kneecaps lift off the mat. Press into the mat with both hands. Lift chest, elbows come back towards hips. Gaze up, pressing into mat, tops of feet. Look up, go up, and release. Left ear to the mat, look right. Arms by your side, palms facing the sky, reverse Savasana. Corner Salabhasana is next. Half locust. Hands come underneath the groin. Elbows underneath the abdomen. Little pinky fingers touch. Palms touching the mat. Right leg lifts. Weight comes into hands, shoulders. Gaze just in front of the mat. Chin is on the mat. Lift the leg just a little higher and release. Relax the right leg. Left leg lifts. Left toes pointed back. Lift left leg. Press into mat with all 10 fingers. Weight into the shoulders. And release. Mouth finds the mat. Toes and heels touch. Lift both legs. Press into the mat with all 10 fingers. Weight comes into the shoulders. Lift the legs. Lift up. Go up. And release. Right ear to the mat. Look left. Full locust is next. Arms out to a T.
Big toes touch, heels touch. Fronts of shoulders on the mat. Lift chest, lift legs, arms stretching out and back, hands stretching out and back. Lift up, go up, just a little more. And release. Left ear to the mat, look right. Reverse, Savasana. Palms facing the sky. Just breathe. Floor bow is next. Kick the heels up. Grab the ankles from the outside. Knees about hip width apart. Lift chest. Kick feet into hands. Lift chest. Kick feet into hands. Lift chest. Kick feet into hands. Balancing on the soft part of the belly. Look up, kick up, look up, kick up. And release. Right ear to the mat. Look left. Come up to all fours. Find tabletop, the top of the mat. Sit between the heels. Hips come between heels. Knees touch if they can. If that's too much strain on the knees, separate the knees as much as you need to. Right hand to right foot, left hand to left foot. This is a great place to stay. If no pain in the knees, then right elbow down, left elbow down. Fixed firm is where we're headed. Top of head finds the mat. Back of head finds the mat. Right hand overhead, left hand overhead. Just breathe. Right elbow down, left elbow down, left hand down, right hand down. Slowly come up, find the top of the mat. And then just walk, stretching the legs back to the back of the mat. Moving into half tortoise. Sit on the heels. Heels touch if they can. Arms overhead. Cross the thumbs. Chin is lifted. Gaze is lifted. Reach fingertips forward. Slowly start to hinge at the waist. Use abdomen strength here. Try to keep hips on heels. Reaching forward with the fingertips. Fingertips find the mat. Forehead finds the mat. Hips press into heels. Arms are active. Pressing the hips back. Reaching forward with fingertips. Just breathe. Inhale with abdomen strength. Come on up. Arms overhead. Arms by your side. Take a couple breaths here. Ustrasana is next. Find the middle of the mat. Hips or knees about 2 fist widths apart or hip width. Right hand finds low back, left hand finds low back. Camel pose. Pressing hips forward with the palms. Gaze up at the ceiling. Slowly start to look back into a back bend. You can see where the corner of the ceiling and the wall meet. Then right hand down, left hand down. Pressing hips forward, heart illuminating towards the sky. Just breathe here.
Left hand to low back, right hand to low back. Come on up. Find the back of your mat. Rabbit pose is next. Hands come out, grab soles of feet, fingers on the inside, thumbs on the outside. Chin finds chest, round in, press chin into chest, and then round forward. Forehead finds the knees, pulling on heels, hips lift, pressing forehead into knees, knees into forehead. Hips are lifting. We're pulling on the heels with arm strength. Not a lot of weight on the top of the head. Lift the hips up. And with an inhale, come on up. Sirsasana is next. Right leg comes out cornerwise. Left foot finds inner thigh. Arms overhead. Rotate towards the right foot. Dive down over the right knee. Forehead and knee will meet. Pressing knee into forehead. Forehead into knee. Try to straighten the right leg. Pull on sole of right foot. And with an inhale, come on up, arms overhead. With abdomen strength, switch out the legs. Dive down over the left knee. Forehead and knee will meet. Press knee into forehead, forehead into knee. Straighten left leg if you can. This is a compression posture. Drop the right shoulder down. Just breathe. And with an inhale, come on up. Both legs out front. If you can and you want to, do a realigning sit-up, that's fine. Otherwise, reach forward with the peace fingers, grab big toes, walk the hips back, right and left, right and left, right and left. Shoulders are back, gaze is forward, chin is lifted. This is not a compression posture, so shoulders are back. We're trying to lengthen the spine here. And then slowly we hinge at the waist. Abdomen envelops the thighs, pulling on the big toes with bicep strength. Gaze is forward. And with an inhale, come on up. Half Lord of the Fishes, left leg comes underneath. Right leg comes over top. Right toes pointing forward. Right hand comes behind and kickstands. Left arm lifts. Just a twist here. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Gazing over the right shoulder out of the corner of the right eye. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And release. Counter twist if you like. Switch out the legs. Right leg comes underneath, left leg over top. Left hand kickstands behind, right arm lifts high and we twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Look out of the corner of the left eye over the left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And release. Find a counter twist if you like. We have come to Kapalabhati, breath of fire. Sit on the heels, hands on the thighs. Inhales will take care of themselves. Exhales come from the belly. Here we go. Five, four, three, two, one. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times. Second set is just a little faster. Here we go. Five, four, three, two, one. Thank you so much for letting me lead this practice today. YogaPod Fort Collins has been doing a great job getting virtual classes out there. If you're enjoying these classes, please let us know. Please share them with people. Let us know what we can do better, how we can improve. And we really appreciate you coming and practicing with us today. The yoga is very important in these times. Sometimes people are feeling isolated, alone. Sometimes they're feeling closer to their families and their friends that they are around a lot. And it really just depends on the person. But this yoga helps us bring that peace, that serenity, that clarity, that being into all those relationships. So from my heart to yours, namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chelsea. Really appreciate it.
Great
Thanks,
class.
everyone. Thanks.
Bye.